Welcome back to The Real Story. We're going to have reaction now around the world and here at home to North Korea's claims that it just successfully conducted a hydrogen bomb test. UN Security Council just wrapped up an emergency meeting as the White House makes it clear that any kind of nuclear test is a, quote, provocative and flagrant violation of the UN Security Council resolutions. And GOP presidential candidate Senator Marco Rubio weighing in as well.
We need a comprehensive missile defense system for the entire continental United States, both West Coast and East Coast, to guard against the Iranian threat, but also to guard against the North Korean threat. And that's a multifaceted defense system. It involves naval assets near and theater. It includes working with the Japanese that have a very capable Navy, but it also includes missile defense units deployed both on the East Coast and West Coast of the United States.
Joining me now, retired four-star General Jack Keane, chair of the Institute for the Study of War and Fox News military analyst. General, great to have you back on The Real Story.
Great to be here.
So you heard Senator Rubio say, list off like 3 quick things that he would do. Do you agree with what he says should be done?
Yeah, absolutely. One of the things that's developing in the world in terms of the threat against the United States, clearly we had the province of missile technology for years, but other countries are clearly catching up to that. The Iranians are developing long-range ballistic missiles. The Chinese obviously are developing long-range ballistic missiles. Now we have also the Koreans doing the very same thing. And Korea just tested in December a ballistic missile on a submarine, which is the most dangerous threat because you can sail that submarine any place and get right close to the United States. So we need comprehensive missile defense. He's absolutely right. In the United States, we have to help the South Koreans with it and also Japanese.
Okay, but here's the thing. The timing seems so suspect. I mean, why would they do that sub-test? Why would they do the test today if it's actually true? Does it have anything to do with who's leading the United States right now?
Well, it's hard to get inside their head, but the pattern of their behavior, usually when they have provocation, when they're firing artillery shells at the South Koreans, or they're doing something with the South Korean ship, or they're doing a nuclear ballistic test, what happens, at some point, there are some concessions made to get them back into discussions. That is probably where they're heading. This is a closed society, so it's difficult to get inside their head and speculate is what we have left to do. But I think strong response by the UN, certainly strong response by the United States, and up our game in that part of the world. I don't believe this administration will do much of anything except rhetoric.
Okay. Now, let's talk about Iran's role in all of this, because in 2013, when they also tested a bomb, Iranians were present. What does that mean if Iranians were present today?
Well, I think the Iranians have always looked at the North Koreans to assist them with their own nuclear weapons program. That's why they were present the last time. It is likely, Gretchen, and they were probably present this time, but it's only speculation right now. They are developing plutonium capability in terms of their nuclear weapons. The Iranians are very interested in that capability and obviously to transfer it. They certainly are interested also in the North Koreans' ballistic missile technology. And the Iranians have a program themselves, and they're eventually going to go to long-range ballistic missiles. Neither country obviously has anywhere yet the capability to put a small nuclear warhead on a ballistic missile. The North Koreans, however, are moving toward that end.
All right. It's a very scary day if all this pans out. We'll learn more, I'm sure. Jack Keane, thank you.
Good talking to you, Gretchen.